All right. Welcome to a muzzled chat. Now we're going to do a really quick, brief, just kind of a teaser with an amazing man. I'm freaking so excited for the future and what we're going to kick off with ADE here. He's got a couple channels and he's been a warrior for free speech. He's been a warrior essentially with everything I am trying to achieve here with Unmuzzled Chat, trying to ensure a better tomorrow. And he's not trying to manipulate anyone and have that type of effect. He's purely wanting people to do the research for themselves. And he's created quite the hub. And throughout the years now, I've referenced so much of the material he's organized and put together on one of his channels that I was aware of. I just am so excited to have him live. He's from the UK. He's an amazing man, on fire for God. So without further ado, everyone say hi to Abe. Welcome, Abe. How you doing, brother?
Hey there, Jim. Yeah, I'm cool. Thank you. I hope you don't mind me calling you Jim. Do you prefer Jim or James?
You know, with your cool accent, call me Jim all you want. Like I surprisingly I didn't get that much as a kid, but every now and then someone would ask, and the old timers typically, and I'd be cool with it. But most of the time I'm like, all right, James, it is. But with you call me Jim. That's fine.
Sweet. Jim it is.
So, I mean, I don't know, without getting too deep into it, I mean, do you want to tell us just a quick bit about yourself and what led you to creating such an amazing hub for people?
Yeah. Where do I start? Okay. Well, I've been a conspiracy researcher
Oh, there we
uh,
go.
for nearly 35 years. I left school with lots of questions, more questions than I had answers for. So I started reading books, went in and out of church, which encouraged me to read more books, ancient history, ancient archaeology, anthropology, and the rest is history. This led me into reading some deeper books by people like Graham Hancock, um, and oh, what's his name? The Dutch guy. Forgot his name, but he came up with the Ancient Aliens books.
Okay.
Eric von Daniken. So
Okay.
I read Graham Hancock, Eric von Daniken, and quite a few other authors, which led me down a more conspiratorial way of thinking. Like, why do historians lie about such things?
Yes.
Why is history lied about so often and so precisely and concisely by all mediums around the globe? I don't like the word globe, by the way. We'll come back to that another time. So yeah, that got me into delving more, being more inquisitive, asking more questions, and reading more books.
Which is
And then
healthy.
I did think it was.
Healthy.
I felt like I
Yes.
was a loner. Everybody was calling me alone. Why do you keep reading books on your cigarette breaks, Adrian? And why do we find why do we find you with headphones on constantly? It's because I'm constantly absorbing information,
Wow.
information that I need.
Right.
If I put the TV on, which is very rarely, it's to find things that I need, things that are going to empower me, things that are going to educate me. I can't watch shit for shit reasons. Excuse my language, folks. But yeah, one of my favorite sayings is I don't watch the news for the same reason I don't drink out the toilet. You'll find that on my bio.
Oh my
But
gosh.
yeah,
That's good.
that
That's really
that led
good.
me that led me to the Great Awakening around 2016, 2017. Actually, tell a lie. I hated the fact that America had employed a black guy as a president
Mm.
with a Muslim name. It
Hmm.
stunk. It stunk to me. I couldn't understand it. And we were going through this war on terror period. War on terror. Britain, France, Germany, everywhere. War on terror. War on terror. Hey, everybody, we've got this nice new president here that you've never seen before. You never heard of him before. His name's Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Usain.
that's right. That's right, Barack Hussein Obama.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we want you to all believe us. So I got into that. I didn't like it. Then Donald Trump came in. I thought, oh no, here we go again. Here we go again. They took the piss with Barack Obama. Now they're going to try and take the piss with this TV host show, this show host,
Right.
Donald Trump. Anyway, my inquisitive mind kicked in, and I started researching Donald Trump, and I could find nothing whatsoever that would give me reason or cause to believe that he had ulterior motives.
Yeah.
I looked into his family, his friends, his businesses, his relationships, his contacts, his connections, his history. I couldn't find a single thing to make me say, Adrian, this guy is a Manchurian candidate. So I started following him, and everything that I followed, it was coming true. He went to Britain and walked in front of our Queen. That would have normally pissed me off. However, I knew that he did it for a reason, so I looked into that. Why did he do this? Just asking questions, typing into Google. I hate Google, but I did.
Right.
Why did he walk in front of the Queen? And it led me onto this, it led me onto that, and lots of other people started communicating. Maybe it's because of this, Adrian, maybe it's because of that. So I invested more time into researching. And that's where my awakening came from, is when Donald Trump took power as president of the United States.
Yeah.
Now it all makes sense to me, but back then did not make any sense. But that's my journey, and I wanted to create We Are One as a platform, somewhere where newbies can go,
Yes,
where they can trust the source. And instead of me giving you my opinions, I just give all of my favorite podcasters, all of the people that I listen to, a platform on my Rumble channel, so that newbies, I don't like the phrase, but newbies, new people coming into this great awakening, they'll have a source, a place to go to where they've got lots of podcasters they can choose from. They can pick and choose. Some people you'll hate, some people you'll love to bits. But if I put them all in there, you can pick and choose. And that's what brought me to here. And that's what brought me to finding you today, Jim.
man. Thank you for walking through that. Hey, folks, just an FYI to let you know, Aid here is suffering on your behalf. You can see the sweat on his brow. He literally wanted to push this out, which we will be doing the deep dive. What, about a week or so from now?
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to get everything prepared, get all
Yes.
of my sources, all of my material together, and
Yep.
say, yeah, a week from now. I'm available all the time because I'm now retired. I retired myself last May. I
Fantastic.
just buy gold and silver and yeah, live off that. So I'm doing nothing really.
Perfect.
I dedicate all my
Well,
time to We Are One.
that's where I'm at with this unmuzzled chat. I mean, is
I'm
there
so
a
glad I
better
met you. So
calling?
glad I met you. The technical difficulties we had in
Guys,
just doing this today, sending you an
yes.
email via Hotmail, Microsoft, and sending you an email via somewhere else. It's so
And I'm
freaking difficult.
using Gmail on my end. And folks, there's no rhyme or reason to it. There's literally a disrupt, and given uh the purpose behind this, I would venture to say there's nothing conspiratorial about that being intentional, right? Like intentional disrupt, trying to, but that's what it is. It's like, you know what? I love how on fire you were, like me, to getting this sorted. So we started troubleshooting and finding out and verifying through what means is gonna support free speech, what means
Yeah,
is going to allow us to communicate and coordinate this.
exactly.
And it's interesting if we don't start like seeking verification that people are even getting our messages, or so Gmail now is not, to me, a sure thing for my platform to even run under, is to people reaching out. So now I need to find that platform, whether it's True Social, Telegram, X, former Twitter. I need to get more proficient on these platforms, and more than likely, if I'm not responding to, say, any of you listeners that reach out to my Gmail, unmuzzledchat@gmail.com, then be sure to follow and send DMs on these other platforms, because there's a good chance they're disrupting the organization from even happening. I'm
That's a
glad you
very,
brought that up. That's a
that's
very
very,
important point. But
definitely. Somebody was
I,
trying to disrupt our
Yes.
Anytime this has happened to me before, I've tried to reach out to somebody via Rumble, and they've given me
Wow.
their email address, and I've given them mine, and for some strange reason, we can't communicate. So it's not a you thing; it's a common thing. This happened again. It's happened before.
It's like we're on a watch list already or something.
And we've
Surprise,
only just been
surprise.
born.
And I mean, this man's story, listeners, like it's healthy to question things. It's healthy to go down those roads. It's healthy to agree to disagree with this gentleman and me myself. That's healthy. But you really to take these flashy titles from the war machine known as mainstream media as though that's gospel, as though that's truth. There's a big mistake there. These folks
Huge.
it have shown their true colors. They do not care about you and I. So it's so important. Who would have thunk in an information age how important it is to source our information and start getting it from more so trustworthy sources. And that's why I'm trying to get so many people to understand the value, the extreme value to podcasting, on these little independent uh we don't have it's harder than a big corporation to get infiltrated, manipulated, and start
Mm.
putting out just one side of things, right? Oof. There's so
It's huge.
much. Hey, how you holding up over there? You burning up?
I'm a cooking. I'm a cooking.
I
But it's
Go ahead.
yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, I'm burning up in here, but I wanted to get this done because, like I said,
Yes.
we spent a couple of days trying to get the technical sides out of the way. Now that that's
Right.
done, I can get more prepared, more set up, and
Perfect.
I've got so much stuff to read. Well, not to read to you all,
Yes.
but Jim and I have got so much material, and
Yes.
as I mentioned a second ago, we were only born yesterday, so we've got to
Right.
grow. We've got so much material to give to you all. Uh,
100%.
for right now, yeah, I think I'm about done.
Okay.
Uh,
Folks,
unfortunately.
please check out his channel. We're going to put it in the show notes. We are one right here on Rumble and all other social medias. You send me them links. I'll be sure to add them in here.
I'll
But
fight.
help us get organized. Help us help you. Like we're on the front lines here. We're doing the heavy lifting. However, everyone needs to see the value for themselves to go down these roads for themselves, just like your story. It's
Yeah.
healthy to question things and look into things. And the next thing you know, wow, like we're not rocket scientists, are we? Like, but
No,
once you start doing research and connecting dots, it becomes very clear
we're just simple
why the
people.
world is the way it is.
We're just simple people looking for the right answers, and we're not
Right.
getting them from the mainstream, as Jim said. So we've got to find it ourselves, and it's very easy to find when you put your mind to it.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here. Just let me do a sign off, but hang on the line here because I want to chat with you here off the air for a minute, if that's cool.
Sweet. Thank you.
Well, guys, what an amazing man. I'm really excited to kick things off here with him. Thanks for joining us today. Bless you. Look forward to next time.
Boom.